Alright, welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hi y'all on Monday afternoon. Now, a couple of Mondays ago we tried to knock out a Micromatic Monday and we had some technical difficulties, so we're going to go back to that. So there's the Clog Pruf, and I put another new blade in. We've got the vintage Colgate cup soap. I did go look on one of the old videos. This is the cup soap. We're going to use some aqua velvet musk to finish up, and I got a sterling bore brush. So there we go. And I was off the weekend, which doesn't normally happen, but I guess we got everything kind of manned up and running. And I was off, and it was, more fun than a bucket full of rubber toad frogs. Cheap. But anyway, there we go. Oh, before we get started, hold on just 1 second. Really? Come here. People want to see. If you're not going to go get a bath, come here. Come here. Usually when I grab her and head for the bathroom, she's getting a bath and she doesn't like that. Somebody wanted to see Miss Luna. There's Miss Luna. Hey, Miss Luna. Alright, there's Miss Luna. Little chunky gal. But anyway, Hash Brown was laid in there somewhere. He's a pit bull Jack Russell mix. But he's too big to pick up. But anyway, alright, so we're going to try this here shave again. And it probably won't start as good as the last one did. It was a good shave going on. What had happened was that Fuzzy sometimes forgets that when you delete stuff off the phone, they're not actually deleted. They go into a recycle bin and then they're deleted. That way, I guess if you change your mind, you can go and put them back. And I didn't go and clear all that out. And I was going to redo that shave a couple of days later, and something happened, and it didn't happen. But anyway, been mildly busy at work and other things. Saturday morning was the quarterly meeting that we do. So that was a lot of fun. Actually, it was not bad. The meetings aren't bad. Got an enjoyable crew for the most part to be around, and everything was good. So we were in there and did some training, and I think I mentioned before maybe we're going to be changing some schedule type stuff, and we briefly hit on that. But anyway, it wasn't so bad on a Saturday morning. What is bad around here is the dang traffic's back because all the kids are back. And their favorite thing this year seems to be, hey, let's flip a U-turn randomly somewhere. That seems to be the latest thing. And also, for some reason, when did driving become such a, what am I trying to say? It's like everybody's trying to just, it's not, can't even get a full sentence out anymore. That happens sometime. But the issue is that no one lets anybody into traffic. Nobody lets anybody turn. The few people that will turn signals on, they're pretty well ignored. Nobody will check up a little bit and let somebody move into traffic, change lanes. I was going out a little while ago, and I needed to move over a lane. I could see up ahead. I needed to move over a lane. There had been an accident. One of the new Broncos had T-boned a new, or they both look brand new, like an Expedition. Forward-on-forward violence. It's a terrible thing. And I knew I needed to move over, so I put a turn signal over. Traffic was kind of heavy because we were kind of backed up from that. But folks don't let you in. It's like it's a challenge anytime you try to do something like that. And I understand if you're running 600 miles an hour doing something stupid and you're trying to wind your way in and out of traffic, and folks don't want to cooperate with you because you're being a jerk. I get it. I had turn signal on. I just wanted to move one lane to the left to get around the wreck so the traffic would keep flowing. And always a challenge for some reason. People see it as a challenge. But check this out. Clog Pruf. It's got that funky safety bar. And I don't have my treat razor up here right now, but a treat razor has a similar. It's not exactly the same, but it has a similar. Look how good it does on that stuff right there. I tell you what, you grow it in a Micromatic that will shave it. And remember, folks, there's no need to say open comb Micromatic for the original. All the original Micromatic. If you just say Micromatic, it's the original open cone. These are Clog Prufs, and then you have the flying wing or the guiding eye, which was a marketing thing, of course. But anyway, so getting around town these days is a lot of fun. Tuesdays and Thursdays are heavier traffic around the school. And I think on Mondays and Fridays or whatever, I think they have more later in the day classes, whereas Tuesday and Thursday are the day classes. But whatever the reason, tomorrow the traffic will be even worse than today. And of course football season's coming up, so you'll have to deal with that around the campus on the football game Saturdays. When I moved over here, I didn't know nothing about football, LSU football traffic. And it's horrible. And what the city of Baton Rouge does is after the game, that's a Roush's House brand coffee, by the way. That's our local grocery store here at Roush's. In these areas and down in this part of Louisiana and stuff. But anyway, that's their one of their house brand. I think that's the espresso roast. Really dark roast, really fine ground, really big, bold cup of coffee. But anyway, what Baton Rouge does, and I think I've probably laminated about this before, wine or whatever you want to call it, is that they do what they call the contraflow, which is a code word for we're just going to go completely stupid. So everything going out from the stadium, from Death Valley, is outbound. You can't come back in. Even if you live in here, it doesn't matter. Everything goes out. Every street is every way out until the traffic subsides, and then they start letting people back in. There's not some that are all going out and some that you can get on that you need to come back in. Like you live here. No, none of that. I have actually had to sit for hours. It was one of the years where LSU was actually playing decent ball. And they were playing a big team. I have actually had to sit hours and wait on traffic. When I used to work at the casino, which is what I originally moved over here for, a casino downtown, Bella Baton Rouge, I used to sit on top, but they got a 10-story garage right next to the levee. And I've sat on the top of that until traffic cleared. But you can't even sneak up the levee road. You can't drive on top of the levee. And even if you could, that would only get you so far. Then you still have to get down and try to get in, but you can't do it. And it doesn't do a bit of good to try to fight it. It doesn't do a bit of good to cuss about it. They don't care. This is what their plan that they came up with for to do it, and that's what they did. So anyway, last year I went out, going to run this store real quick. I thought I had my timing down pretty good. I was what we like to call wrong about that. And I got to the local store up here and got out of the store, and I was going to go up and go around and, you know, I try to flow with traffic and not have to fight traffic when I'm driving and stuff. And I was going to go up. Nope. I got stuck in the convenience store parking lot for a better part of an hour. Luckily, it wasn't a big game. But anyway, these things happen. Life in the city. You live in a big city, you're probably thinking, well, that's just everyday traffic here. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. It's pretty annoying sometimes. But it's only during football season, usually only on Saturday. We got our notice the other day of what color parking tags we need to have, so the Jackalope tow company they're contracted with doesn't come through and put boots on. I'm not really anti-tow company. In the security business, we have to deal with them sometimes, but these guys are just jerks. And come to find out, even though the original letter that was put out said that there was visitor parking, come to find out there is no dedicated visitor parking here. So everybody parked on property, and they only do it during games. But everybody parked on property is supposed to have a parking sticker. And you'll always get some new people, and even though they are residents and everything, they don't just take the boot off. You got to pay the fine. We got a contract, it says this and it says that. Well, these are new people. They just moved in. They live here, It doesn't matter. They ain't got the bucket sticker. Guys, all the people that drive these trucks, I think between all of them, they got like 3 brain cells and 6 teeth. But anyway, that's just how it goes. So I get my the right color sticker, and I'll be sure it's on my vehicles, and I don't have to worry with it. I do not have to worry with it. Alrighty. Look at there. Remember how it looked when we started? Look at that. Oh, such a nice job. Tell you what, the Micromatics, all of them, they're not my favorites. I'm obviously, I've said it before. I've got a favorite 1912. I like the ladder catchers, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with these things. They're built like Russian tanks. Can't hurt them. I mean, if you take them camping and you need to drive your tent stakes in, you got your stake hammer with you right there. And that is really neat. Now, I don't keep the brass all polished up and everything. I kind of like the patina look. Do, however, take the carbon steel blades out when you're done and dry them. That is what some people consider a big drawback to the carbon blades. I don't see it as a big drawback. It's not like it takes that long. We're done. Oh, you should soak them in alcohol and do this. They just dry the dang things off. Take them out, hold them by the spine, dry them, put them aside. They're fine. Trust me on this one. Great. Making things so darn complicated. Jeez. Miss Susie. How you doing, Miss Susie? I don't know if you still watch the videos or not, but if you do, hi. Quick shout out to Jeremy. Jeremy got him a new job, a buddy of mine that y'all don't know, but that's okay. He's a buddy of mine. And he got him a new job, and I hope he's doing really well with it. So there we go. Everything. Ooh, that seems nasty after that shade. That's a pretty good shade. But anyway, like I'm showing off, the old Micromatic Clog Pruf can do it. Get this old sterling brush rinsed out pretty good. See there, sterling. Can't say enough good things about sterling. I need to have a month of sterling or a week of sterling or something. Also got a few of their products I need to try. I started using a shampoo bar. I think I had mentioned, and I was mentioning here a while back, that once I found them once at the Dollar Tree, I couldn't find them. So I found some more. So anyway, I got my little shampoo bars. I think those are going to be even better for traveling. But anyway, if I remember correctly, and don't shoot me if I'm wrong here, but if I remember correctly, Sterling has a shampoo bar. So you could conceivably get the Sterling Spice soap. If they make the shampoo bar in that scent, you could get that. Then you could get Sterling scent shave soap, the spice scent. And you could do it all spice. Used to you could do that with Old Spice because they had Old Spice, the original scent soap or body wash and body spray, all this stuff. And then they quit with the original scent and started making all the weird stuff. Oh well. Progress, eh? Progress, I guess. All right, well, there we go. That's what's happening in my world. I'm going to finish getting ready for work here. I do believe we got a little rain last night. It's been dry, as it is a lot of places. And Ordinary Shaver said he really got some good rain over there in Texas, but we've had some rain on and off here, and there was some storms blowing up early. Last time I checked the old watch here, it was showing there was like a 75% chance of rain. So maybe we'll get some more rain. Had walked the doggies earlier, so if they don't get to walk before I go to work, it won't really hurt anything. And for the 5 or 6 of you that have made it this far in the video, what up? All right, so wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you.